go home and snuggle yourself in your blankets. See you next time.
Thanks for the game, I guess. And I think you just thanks again for the game.
Hello and welcome back to the second game here at Balajura. It's round 5 and it's Condors FC versus the West Coast Cobras. And today they have the baby, Sefa McPherson, Dexter Hard, number 69, Claudio Cruz, number 17, Jake Pizzuto, number 4, Diego Florenca, number 8, Jaden Ashmore on goal, number 99, and they have Lachlan Ryan, number 22, Luke Ross, the boss, number 9, and Flynn Nolan, number 11. Some of these players having just played a game 2 games prior
Cobras. No, Condors.
where they won 4-2 against SPA.
Shouldn't be a scene.
Might be a bit fatigued, but they do have the numbers to deal with that. For Condors FC, they have Lauder Egvath in goal. They have Claudio Campesano, Francisco Ortizar, Felipe Vera, Jose Hernandez, number 9, Fabian Espinoza, number 13, Pablo Vargas, number 11, Christian Gomez, number 8, and Sebastian Gadjen for the final player here today. And we have starting Vera, and what a chance that was. Good ball across, but not on the same page there. And as I was saying, for Condors FC, they have Laude Egavath starting in goal. And Nolan with a great ball. Pizzuto now. Pizzuto try to pass it across, but nothing being made of that one. And again, Pizzuto a bit confused, but Nolan now with a powerful shot was headed away. Nolan with a perfect chance in front of net, but nothing made. And now Vera looking for options, and what a ball that is, and has a chance, and it's head in, and nearly an amazing chipped effort there from Jose Hernandez. And Luke Ross now plays Pizzuto. Hard. With a long range shot. Comes back to Pizzuto's feet. And now Ross looking for Dexter Hard, and he does. Good ball back. And it seems like the Cobras are playing a 4-0 in attack here. And that ball hits the side netting. A bit of the Hawks style in attack there. And now Vera on the ball. Plays Hernandez. Hernandez plays Campesano. Does he find the long range ball? And he does. But Jaden Ashmore ahead of that one. Dexter Hard again, just having lots of tries of these long range shots. Possibly just trying to catch Egavath off guard. And now Ross on the ball. Plays Nolan and has a great run. But Nolan was denied that pass. Now Luke Ross plays Flynn Nolan. Back to Ross. To Pizzuto now. Good ball to Hard. Couldn't find that ball, and now Hernandez has a chance. Does really well to hold that ball. But Luke Ross blocks. And Dexter Hard wins West Coast Cobras, the first foul of this game, and dangerous ball. Vera denied, and that second shot nearly goes in. Ashmore didn't deflect that ball away from net enough that possibly just wasn't expecting that shot. When I believe it was Nolan that had the ball. And now Hard tries to find Luke Ross, but a bit of a weak ball. And now Vera again. Plays Espinoza, who just hits the ball to the wrong side of the field. And now Dexter Hard plays Nolan. Nolan to Luke Ross. Good passing play here from Cobras. Nolan shot at a good moment, but it was blocked by Vera. And now Luke Ross looking for options. Plays Hard. Hard to Nolan. Pizzuta now. To Dexter Hard. He has been having a try at these long range efforts, but now they are closer to goal. And now Dexter Hard was denied again. And that's still a Cobras ball. Lucas Hard again, and denied by the rear end of Campusano. Pizzuto. Hard plays it back to Lucas. And it has been Cobras on so many attacking chances. They're constantly in the attacking half. Nolan with a long range effort. I believe he was trying to find the run of Luke Ross, and that was an amazing idea. Just not found in that moment. As Espinoza doesn't get good control of that ball. And now, for the first change in pace, the Cobras, they are having the pivot now. Sefa McPherson. Marco Franca. Plays Pizzuta. Back to Franca. Good move in here from Cobras. They're trying to find that ball into the pivot. And it's long range effort. Vera just gifting the ball back to Cobras. They are in desperate need for some form of possession. But it has been Cobras with the overwhelming possession so far. Florenka now just being patient, just pulling the Condors players in, and now Pizzuto. Lots of space. Back to Lucas. Lucas finds Florenka. And Vera with a bit of a weird tackle, but he does get the ball. And now Lucas now finds Sefa McPherson for the first time this game, who, according to Muyembe, was being pulled from the back. And that's what McPherson does. He draws and creates fouls, just adding a dash of chaos to this game. And it's chaos that Cobras thrive in. McPherson now. Great ball back. Pizzuto. He starts play. Just a bit of miscommunication maybe, but no touch seen by the referees, or am I dreaming that it seems to be a Cobras ball. Luke Ross now with a long range shot, and nearly. Luke Ross with a good header to Pizzuta, back to Florenka. And again, Cobras just slowing this game down to a halt. And the Condors just being very patient. I'm used to seeing them just rushing at their opponents usually. And Pizzuto with a great ball. That is a penalty, I believe. Oh no, Muyembe says that was outside the box.
Condors.
And that's an extremely dangerous free kick there. And let's see what set piece the Cobras have in store. With everyone on the line for the Condors. Blue cross now for the shot. And it was blocked. And someone there has stepped in front of the line. They can't move until the shot has been taken. And now Luke Ross, the boss. No way, Luke Ross! And what a set play that was. Valaude Agavath did really well there. Not sure who it was. Yellow card for an incorrect substitution, and Zephyr McPherson was denied in the box. And this time the chaos didn't work in their favor. Possibly just too many bodies blocking the referee's vision there. And let's have a look there. It was Francisco Ortizar who received a yellow card for just coming on court before the other player correctly left. And now Zephyr McPherson plays it to Claudio Cruz. Claudio. What an effort that was! Nearly catching Agavath off guard. And there's no way that's not a corner. And so he had to tip that one over. And now Claudio Cruz. There's Marco Franca. Good ball to McPherson. Blue cross. There's Cruz. Good ball to Franca. Franca now! And what a shot that was. Just nearly on target. To keep his goal. And Agavath thought he was going to try to find the pivot there, Ortizar. Agavath now. Headed away by Florenka. As Finn Nolan comes on court. And Claudio Cruz has a chance, and that incredible save by Agavath. And maximum reach, maximum stretch. Just catches the slightest touch to that one to get it away from net. And Claudio Cruz is trying again, passes it to McPherson, goes back to Florenka. Nolan now with lots of space. They beat his player, and it was denied. And few complaints from Condors bench, but that was nowhere near enough to go a foul. And now Nolan to Cruz, to Hard. Plays McPherson. He's looking for the run of Dexter Hard, and he does. Dexter Hard wins the Cobras a corner. And Hard, who seems to have not hurt himself, and Hard with a good shot. It was denied by Agavath. McPherson, nowadays, just as I was talking about his chaos on the court, he does that And Nolan with really good physical play to win them the ball back. And now Cobras, they're going to go back to the 4-0 setup. And now Claudio Cruz has space. Cruz tried to support himself with Gomez's pants. Now Campusano with a long range shot and Ashmore just clearing that one away to safety. And now another chance here, and Ashmore just does enough. Nearly passes through under his legs. And Pizzuto to hard. Back to Pizzuto. Good move in here. Nolan with a great ball to Cruz. Cruz on the back post pass. And no, Nolan just misses that volley effort. No, Cruz. I like what I'm seeing here from Condors. They realize that when they high press the Cobras, it usually doesn't end well. And it's now Cobras who are trying to deal with this very compact defense, and hard was denied again by Lauder Equalization. And what a day we're having for goalkeepers today. And as I said, that Pizzuto has a chance in goal. Pizzuto, great ball, but well defended. And that shot was from way too long of a range. Pizzuto now. Good ball to Cruz. Cruz was denied the shot. Really good slide tackle there from Christian Gomez. And Farrell recognizes that gap. We'll have to see Nolan. Doesn't take the shot hard now. Had a chance, but not on target. Short ball being played, Hernandez on the ball. Good ball to number 5 there, Sebastian Gadjens. For Nolan playing with fire. It ends up in Ashmore's hands. And now Pizzuto playing it to Claudio Cruz. Claudio Cruz. Good ball to Hard. Hard now to Nolan. Has lots of space. And really good tackle there by Gadjens. And Cruz with an excellent run to realize the gap in the defense. Just clears that one away. No. Gadjens. I'm sorry, that was Gomez. Just takes that one out of play. Luke Ross plays Florenka. Florenka does really well there to beat his player, and good ball to Pizzuto. Pizzuto! And back to Florenka. The Cobras are having some amazing chances. It's just not going in that net. The Egervath aura today is a bit too strong. Possibly just scaring the Cobras away from net. And now, Cat Jones to Vera. Vera with a shot. And very nearly testing Ashmore there. Blue cross now. Has Nolan. But plays Florenka. Florenka to Nolan. And just a bit of miscommunication from the Cobras, who don't really need to rush those passes, as the Condors are gifting them lots of free real estate, as John Goodrich would say. And now Vera with the volley. With that one, doesn't find itself anywhere near the Cobras' net. Florenka now. No foul call, and Florenka beats two players, but doesn't have enough space for that square. And Nolan now is in trouble, but he comes back in time. Ross now. He's complaining there, and unfortunately he can't swear. He's definitely going to receive a yellow card just for swearing and a bit of dissent. He did win the foul at the end. Now Lucas plays Nolan. Nolan with a good shot, but denied by Hernandez. Nolan now to Florenka. And again, good ball. And McPherson nearly just backheeled that one into the net. Styled his way, as you may say. And now Agavov looking for Ortazar, but he finds the ceiling instead. And now Lucas on the ball. Has Nolan with lots of space, but doesn't find McPherson. Oh, that ball must have taken a deflection off one of the Condors players. It's now Lucas on the ball again. Nolan with a great shot! And nearly, he did beat Agavath on that occasion, but that shot wasn't on target. And the next play will be the first timeout called in the game, but Vera has a chance to put them in positive situation. Now long range shot. Very hard to test goalkeepers from that range unless they have absolutely no vision of the ball. Now Lucas in the attack. Great ball to McPherson. McPherson turns and strikes, but nowhere. He doesn't get enough purchase on that ball, really. And it's still a Cobras ball. Had the option of McPherson, but plays it a bit too late. And now it's a timeout called for the Condors. And unfortunately, I can understand nothing besides Vamos. And from what I could tell from his very aggressive moving magnets on that board, it seems like Vera recognizes that they have been creating lots of spaces and pockets for the Cobras attack. and is just trying to keep them a bit more composed and not over-aggressing on those players on the wings and creating spaces in the middle, especially when McPherson is on. And for the Condors, they need to recognise that they are on four fouls. 2 minutes doesn't seem like that long, but 2 fouls
It's actually wet now.
can easily be committed in 2 minutes.
Right? Is it raining?
And now Dergovith. Not the best of throws, and now Florenka. Ross. Nolan has lots of space. Nolan. Not the best of passes, and now Vera has the right ball. Ortazar saved, but Vera! And that's in! And there's no way Condors, they have scored the first goal of this game, and they say, vamos! And they celebrate with their family. And it is the patient Condors that score the first goal of this game. Luke Ross now to Nolan. Florenka plays it back to Luke Ross. And now Cobras seem to be re-energized. They're a bit surprised with conceding our first goal, as they should be. And now Laude throws a long ball to Ortazar. Hernandez now on the ball. What a ball that is, Ortazar! With a great run. Sorry, that was Espinoza on the run. Ashmore plays a safe ball to Lucas. To Hard. Kazuda plays Florenka. Kazuda again, really good patience here from Cobras. We're waiting for that gap to open up, and they found the gap. Hard! Hard! He did everything right, except just having the weakest shot ever. That was not hard at all. Hard. And now Luke Ross did well. Finds Kazuda now. It's a good ball to Florenka with lots of space. Florenka just took a bit too long. Florenka, there's a good ball to Kazuda. Florenka has the ball. Really good pressure there from Espinoza. Ross now. Plays hard to Ross. A really good idea again, but Kazuda in the middle of a bit of a checking motion. Just couldn't reach that one. Now 30 seconds left for the Cobras try to equalize this game. They have definitely been the team with the more numerous chances. Florenka to Hard now. Luke Ross denied again, but good chance. And Hard doesn't control that ball. And for the final 13 seconds, it may just be Condors slowing this game down and just trying to keep this ball. But knowing Condors, or at least their usual play style, they know nothing about playing it slow. And as I say that, great ball. And what a chance here, Espinoza tries to create a chance. And he was blocked. Maybe the Condor style is the best defense. It's the best offense. And chance there! And very nearly. Not even sure who got a touch of that one. I believe it was Luke Ross. stopped that effort from Espinosa. Now shot again by Pizzuto. He only has 2 seconds, and that's the end of the time. What a save there by Ashmore. And that's the end of the half. Thank you for watching, we'll be back with the next one.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
face is red. Like, yeah, you got rosy cheeks. Shut up, it's not on. Why did you choose the stand? I actually question that. Because I'm about to go to sit with and I'm not working tomorrow, so I'm probably going to sit.
And welcome back to the second half. Dexter Hard with an exhilarating start to the game. With a great shot. It was denied again. And now Claudio Cruz with an interesting set play. Luke Ross tries to find Claudio Cruz and he does. With that final pass. Doesn't find much. No chance here for the Condors. Shot from long range. Doesn't trouble Ashmore. No hard. Plays Pizzuto to Ross. Very patient play again from Cobras. And now Hard has the space. Doesn't have any options in the box to square it to. And that set piece. Doesn't find anyone. Luke Ross on the ball. with a very cheeky fake there. Ashmore play hard. And it just seems like the Condors are happy to just defend for these final 13 minutes if they do not concede. And it has worked in the first half, thanks to Laude Agaveth.
That's right.
And now Lucros plays hard now. Tries to shoot long range, but it falls to Pizzuto, who skies that one. For the Condors, they have Francisco Ortizar, who's playing up on top, trying to relieve some of that Cobras pressure. And now Vargas, sorry, not Vargas. It's Gomez now on the ball. As he's a bit frustrated at that awful pass by the Cobras player. Vargas plays it back to Gomez. Gomez loses the ball. Pizzuto now. What a touch that was. And now Claudio Cruz. He hit that ball into the post and out. But what a dribble that was from Pizzuto, who broke his ankles, as they say in basketball. And Christian Gomez plays Vargas, who's being pressed into a corner. And in those occasions, they are missing the John Goodlich chant, who's over there enjoying his time in Greece. And I'll just say it for him. Press, 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 Condors. Sorry, Cobras. And now Pizzuto with a good back heel to Cody Cruz. Luke Ross, what a ball that is. Pizzuto, will he volley it in? And that ball takes a deflection. Luke Ross now plays hard, long range shot. And really good effort there. Luke Ross again plays hard. He's looking for options. And Pizzuto back to hard, who has lots of space. And that ball was in a natural position, so no handball. Was that a goalkeeper's ball? Maybe it was. Luke Ross, I'm sure the mess that's happening right now. Luke Ross with a shot. Agavath saved again. Now, Cobras need to switch something up. They have been getting chances at goal, but not the best chances, and Luke Ross just a bit mad again. He has been getting hit on numerous occasions, as always. The Condors are just replying in the only way they know, and that is aggression. And just really good physical play. And now Pizzuto plays Ross. Good ball there, Cody Cruz just couldn't keep that ball in check. And what a chance here, Luke Ross has a chance and passes it to Ferenca. And what a clearance there. Oh my God. Oh, Sebastian Gadjens with a heroic clearance on the goal line. And it just seems like nothing is working for the Cobras, but they are getting their chances in front of net. It's just not going in the net. Thanks to the effort of the Condors themselves. There's a bit of frustration is being shown by the Cobras. Zoom them out. Claudio Cruz plays it back to Pizzuto. Good ball to Ferenka. Ferenka now with a great touch. And he loses the ball and wins it back. And passes it back to Egove. And now Gadjan, the hero, at denying the equalizer. Vera succeeds in making West a bit mad. Now Vera looking for options. And plays a great ball, but Nolan reads well. And now 3v2, great ball, Ferenka with a good ball across. And denies Pizzuto there from having a shot at goal. I'm unsure if it's a bit of a dirty kick there to Finn Nolan, who has been kicked multiple times in succession. Ferenka now. Plays Nolan to Ross. Pizzuto now. Florenka. Good touch there from Florenka, who tries to square it. And Nolan just was a bit too in front of that ball. But he wins the ball back for the Cobras. Back to Luke Ross, who takes a long range shot. And now Zephyr McPherson is back on court. And I wanted to ask why Lachlan Ryan wasn't playing today. He possibly is a bit injured.
He stepped on and stepped off.
And as I've been told, he just came on today to step on and step off. So he won't be participating in this game today. As Taina and Albert Muembe is trying to confirm whether that was a two-touch or not. And they say it was. So this will be an indirect free kick for the West Coast Cobras. Maybe with a chance to get in this game. And as I remember last year, the last time, at least I remember Cobras playing against Condors, there was about 4 yellow cards that game. And it was the Condors that ended up on top thanks to a Jaden Ashmore goal. And it possibly was in that exactly same position. But now hard, Luke Ross! And that shot, not the best of efforts, it wasn't on target. And now Ashmore just catches that one. Let's have a quick look at the standings at the moment in the ladder. And in rank group 2, it is West Coast Cobras at second with 9 points. Condors are at 6th with 3 points, and is that in? And no! Lauder Gavert, you can't be doing this, Lauder. You gotta look human, Lauder. He's being a bit superhuman, and that's exactly what the Condors need today. A win today would mean a lot, as they have a chance to catch up to that 3rd position And and honestly, I'm unsure how that entire thing happened, but in third place it's Perth United Futsal with 4 points, and since Condors have 3 points, a win here could mean that they could go all the way up to the 4th position. And now Vera, to restart play, has Gadjans, who chips it long with a great ball and chance. And that ball must have hit his hand. And Dexter Hard will definitely receive a yellow card for asking for a card. New cross now. To Pizzuto, to Hard. Bit of frustration being shown on the Cobra side. And 3 players now have yellow cards. And 3 of them, and all of them are on right now, which is pretty dangerous for the Cobras. But they are some of the best players at creating attacking opportunities. So here, the Cobras are trying to create as much chaos as they can in this game. And Pizzuto, with the best of touches, Vera. With a good ball, Hernandez now. Hernandez with a shot. Deflected away. Now Vera.
Tomorrow. I'm managing tomorrow.
And the ball. Ashmore clears that one away. Gadjans. And now it seems like they're going back to the strat. Press, press, press. At least when the Condors have the ball. Now Dexter Hard.
I don't know, you have to ask the manager.
Blue cross now. The long range shot and blocked by Vera. And Pizzuto plays Ross. Ross now. Nearly. That ball nearly went through Diverse's legs, but his hands got there in time. Now Hernandez plays it back to Vera. Vera with a great ball. To Ortizar. Nolan. Substituted on for Dexter Hart, who just received that yellow card, and now Pizzuto with a great touch and a great turn. Pizzuto plays Nolan. Nolan's shot just goes a bit too high. And just thinking of the last game where the Cobras faced Condors, they were in a very similar situation to this, where they were losing 1-0,
They asked for
and somehow through magic they won in the nick of time, just 2-1 at the end of the game. And possibly one of my favorite games to watch. And I'm waiting for that chance for Jaden Ashmore, possibly to run up and score again and repeat history. And now Degerveth plays Vera. Simple ball now, 5 minutes, 50 seconds left. Nolan. There's Pizzuto. Cross! Was blocked again by the compact defense of the Condors. And good hustle there by McPherson, but Condors end up with the ball. And Ashmore is well ahead of his line as well. But now Nolan had a chance, but again, Vera is on the way. Yes, now. Good ball. And that ball just goes out of play. And wait. That is a timeout for the Cobras. Seem to want to play fifth man, possibly. So, Coach Andy Farrell again in the place of John Goodlich. Just wants the Cobras to keep passing the ball forward. They are creating those chances, but none of them have been able to pass the superhuman today. Laude Egeveth. And the Cobras are nearly back. And now we are back for the final 5 minutes of this game. I believe both teams have possibly used their timeouts already. And now Luke Ross with a cheeky back heel from Nolan. Pizzuto to Ross. Good ball, McPherson. There's no way in hell that's a foul. He simply rolled on the ball. Nolan now. Plays Pizzuto. Very compact defense with McPherson. Had some space, but he loses it. Really good hustle from him. Luke Ross now. Plays McPherson, who doesn't control that ball very well. Now short ball. The Condors. Played Ortizar, who couldn't control that one. And now Pizzuto plays Ross. With a great ball, and is that it? And yes, it is! McPherson! What a finish that was from him. Let's have a look at that one again. As he comes off right after he scores, put him back on. Surely, he's just created that equalizing goal. He's been taken out. We've just gotten confirmation that beautiful pass was from Luke Ross. And this beautiful awareness from the Cobras players to find that gap. And now Pizzuto. To Luke Ross. And it seems like the Cobras have come alive. John Goodlich, that was a great ball indeed. But now Vera, I have cursed them, but Ashmore does really well ahead of his line. He clears that dangerous ball away. And Vera with a chance, Vera! But Ashmore makes himself big and just gets that one away from danger. Vera now. Short ball, back to Vera. And caught by Ashmore, who plays Luke Ross, who's under pressure. It finds Marco Franco with lots of space. Florenka. Was he trying to shoot Pizzuto? Is the question. Or pass the ball to him, because that ball was nearly impossible to control and hard. Just clears that one away. Pablo Vargas now. Oh my days, I was scared. For Luke Ross there with that headed effort towards his own net. Doesn't go in, thankfully. And now Luke Ross with a good ball. But not on the same page again. And as you can see here, the Cobras are changing their style. They're pressing a bit higher. Luke Ross does well. The ball still in danger. Hernandez now. Press, press, press is the call. And again, seems to be working, but the Condors have done extremely well at moving that ball around. I believe, I'm not really sure why that's more really on the line, but he was really balanced man right there. No, Pablo Vargas on the ball, trying to chip it up to Artuzar, but doesn't find Artuzar. And Pizzuto has the run of a player, but does well. Hard now. He's under pressure, passes it straight back to Condors. Condors now have a chance, but Florenka is in the way. As Claudio Cruz comes back on court. And John Goodlich, if you're listening, if you may please tell me why Lachlan Ryan isn't playing today. And now Claudio Cruz to Luke Ross. Good move in here, McPherson, and he nearly scored again. That ball rolled under Agabath and hit the post and out. I really thought McPherson was going to get his second, but no. Chance for the Condors is blocked again. The superhuman Laude Agabath is showing some cracks in the final moments of this game. And the Condors just going to do their best to find it. It's a chance, not toe post. It's very dangerous. He's in it. Luke Ross to Pizzuto, who has lots of space. McPherson now with a cheeky backheel and Claudio Cruz! There's no way they've done that! They're repeating history. But this time, it isn't Ashmore scoring the goal, it's Claudio Cruz. The MVP winner in the Futsal B-League last season. And Nolan who was put in a very physical challenge there. And the Condors have Vera ready in the flying keeper kit. But they call the timeout. So they have 43 seconds to face the fifth man from the Condors in an opposite effort from the last game they played, where I believe it was the Condors that played fifth man against three, or was it four, Cobras players. And I have no clue what the Condors boys are saying, but definitely something along the lines of the fifth man setup. And on the other side, Annie Farrell is just trying to guide players on how to deal with that Condors fifth man. And now Felipe Vera on court for fifth man, and it works. Great ball and a great chance. Vera with a great ball. Will he shoot? It's saved. And another shot is blocked, and that's not in. Ashmore, the hero. What a mess that first 5 seconds was, and what a chance that was for the Condors. I'm a bit confused with the callers here. And for the record, I just got a confirmation from John Goodlich, who says that Rocky Ryan is indeed injured, unfortunately. And hopefully he will come back for the final. And Taina Campos has indeed mentioned about the bib many times. She pulls out her card because they've done it for the 18th time. And that's an indirect free kick for Cobras at a perfect moment. There's just 30 seconds left. The Cobras just need to hold on. And they play Ashmore. Ashmore now rushes that one a bit, but it's better to clear that one away. And time is ticking. Vera just couldn't control that one very well. And now Nolan plays Luke Ross. Luke Ross couldn't control that one as Vera looks to switch again on court. Vera, good ball. There's Gomez. Gomez now. Back to Vera. He tried to be cheeky. Oh. That is probably his second yellow card. And he will be taken out of the game for sure for denying a clear goal scoring opportunity. Pretty sure that's just denial of Doxa. Was that not his second yellow card? Maybe not.
Tyner. Is that two? It's two yellows. Who did you give the other yellow to? On your son? No, it wasn't. It was 16.
Oh, never mind, just a confusion. It was Francisco Ortizal who got the yellow card. The referee is trying to control the game here with few frustrated players, obviously. And now Pizzuto plays it back. Luke Ross now just chipping that away and just buying time, and that's the end of the game. Thank you for watching. And a shocking turn of events. The Condors scored at the end. I'm just kidding. It was 2-1 for the Cobras, who have done it again. Thank you for watching, and I'll tell you the stats shortly.
You look like got one.
For the stats for the Cobras, they have had 292 completed passes, 34 passing strings, 5+ passes, 60% possession, 12 total shots, with 2 on target, which sounds shocking. In terms of goals, they've had 2. And for the Condors, they've had 151 passes, 11 passing strings, 40% possession, 6 total shots and 1 on target with 1 goal. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next time.